Hello there, and welcome back to my still as yet unnamed Shogun City. Uh, just a quick one today, but I was doing a bit of tech and I thought I really ought to show you what I'm up to. First of all, I've got here a bonsai pot. Now, I've had a lot of trouble. I need a lot. I don't need too much mangrove for the Shogun set so far, but it's a right old pain. The foresters just will not deal with mangrove properly. Uh, So I have knocked myself up a bonsai pot, which is very simple. It's just 5 bricks, just like that. And then you put your sapling in the top, some dirt in the bottom, and away it goes. Now, if you can upgrade it with a hopper, so it will go into the chest underneath, and an axe, just so it'll self harvest. Now, I should mention that I've reduced the speed of this thing by about 100 times because it goes way too fast for my dungeon mastery liking. Uh, too easy if it goes too fast. Now, it only gives you a log and a stick and some leaves or whatever each time. So it's not very fast, but it's just ticking away all the time. So it adds up, and I don't need that much mangrove. You can fill a room full of these things if you really want to. Also, over here, I finally got around to making my Tom's simple storage interface. Whacked it on the side of the warehouse block, and now it can see everything that's in the racks, and I can craft from it automatically. Now it's a little bit more complicated to make. You need a bit of redstone, a bit of glowstone, and then to make the. Do I have the other one? No, I don't. To upgrade it, you need some diamonds to upgrade it to the one with the crafting terminal. But it's well worth doing if you're playing mine colonies. It's just such a life. It's just such a huge boon. But the main thing I want to do is, as I said, I'm trying to make a start on tech, and I always start with a coke oven. But I've actually got 2 coke ovens available to me this time because Railcraft has returned. Once upon a time, back in the days of old, there was a mod called Buildcraft, and I think that was also by Sengir. Railcraft was a sort of add-on to Buildcraft. Buildcraft was the original tech mod, as far as I know. Maybe there was something before that, but that's the one I was aware of. And Railcraft was basically a railway sort of add-on for it. Forestry was also an add-on for it, for that matter, and Forestry's returned as well. So everything's coming back. But I haven't seen Buildcraft itself yet. But there's so many other mods that do the same thing. Maybe that's not worth it. Anyway, Railcraft has only just come back, but in the meantime, Immersive Engineering had come along, and they clearly really liked the coke oven, so they just basically stole it from Railcraft. The whole hog, which is totally fair enough because it didn't look like Railcraft was ever coming back. And basically, these are baby's first multi-block machine. For the Railcraft one, we want to do. Oh, I should show you the bricks as well. The bricks are actually very simple. That's the Railcraft ones. Just clay and bricks and sand. And the Immersive Engineering one is much the same, except it wants some sandstone in the middle. Anyway, yeah, you just make your little shape. The game is full of multi-block things that basically, when you finish getting everything in the right place, this one needs to be hollow, or it won't work. And boom, there we go. We have a coke oven. And I'll show you the other one as well, because what I want to do is see which one is more efficient and basically just compare them a little bit. So I'll just give it a little bit of space. This one doesn't want to be hollow, which is good because I usually forget to... Actually, no, let's not do that. There we go. Because usually I forget to make it hollow anyway. Right, now you'll see nothing has happened, but that's because I haven't used my engineer's hammer. Now the engineer's hammer is a gadget you use in engineering, immersive engineering quite a lot. It's very simple, just a couple of sticks, some string, a couple of iron ingots. And if I take my hammer, right click, boing! And there you go. You'll see this one only has the, whatever you call it, the opening on one side. This one just has an opening everywhere. Now, coke ovens are for two different things. One, you can put coal in them and it will turn it to coke and make creosote. And I don't need any coke at this time. That's more for train stuff, I think, generally. But what it'll also do is, much like a furnace, you can put logs in a furnace and it'll turn it to charcoal. You can do that in a coke oven as well, but with the bonus that it doesn't require fuel because it just cooks itself, and it also still makes creosote. So I'm just going to drop a stack in here and drop a stack in here. And we'll see which one's faster. I mean, they both work perfectly well. It's just where the numbers are by default in the configs that's controlling how fast they are. But also, back in the day, I'm fairly sure at least one of these used to automatically push out items into an if you put a chest adjacent without needing to use any pipes. That does not appear to be happening unless there's a config for it somewhere that I haven't spotted. But that's fine. I will just need to add some pipes to connect them to the chest. Now the creosote's a little bit more fiddly because obviously it's a liquid. What I normally do with the creosote can be used for various rail and engineering type things, but I mostly burn it as a really bad liquid fuel. And basically what you can do is pipe it into a liquid generator. Several mods have ones that will take liquid fuel and then use it to power your energy network. And as I said, it is like the worst liquid fuel possible, but you're getting it for free, so you may as well. Now I don't actually have anything I can do. What I can do is get a bucket of it out, but I don't really want a bucket of. Oh, blimmin' hell, trader! But I am curious to see. There we go, creosote bucket. So it's even the liquids. I wasn't sure whether they'd be the same liquid or their own version of creosote. Oh, this one hasn't. This one hasn't. The units are milli buckets. That's the standard measurement. A flask holds 250 milli buckets. I am just going to wait for this to fill up the bucket. Yeah, this one, the immersive engineering one is definitely slower, but it gives you the same amount of creosote. Yeah, that's creosote oil, and that's creosote bucket, and they're a different colour as well, so they do appear to be different liquids. So if I was going to do a chain of these, which would be overkill in my opinion, then I would want all the same type just to make things simpler. but I'm actually just going to keep one of these and send the other one over to PDH to do with as she will. It could come in handy. Meanwhile, what's been going on in the village? I finally got the sawmill up and running at last, and the great thing about this is he's not doing anything. There he is, but he's just hanging out. Now, do I actually have any jobs for the sawmill at the moment? I may do. Oh, yellow bed. No, that's all that's needed at the moment. But the wonderful thing about this fellow is obviously you can teach him recipes just like you can any of the others, but also there's custom recipes, which allows you to teach them recipes for the architect's cutter, and if there's any requests for items from the architect's cutter that he can make, it'll actually turn up here, and you can just click on it and learn it, and there's no fiddling around at all. The yellow bed will be for the back of this. I've just upgraded this house to level 2. This is, if you recall, this is the terrace that you can make a little row of if you want. So yeah, there's like a sub building here in the back that's basically just that block and the bed, and it would like another bed. So I will do that in a moment. And I've also got a guard tower being that's up next over there, because I really do need to expand a bit this way. And I've had a number of mushroomy zombies and skeletons eating my people. I really need to get more guards, and I really need, to be honest, I really need to get get a barracks up. But I won't be able to do the research for that for quite a while yet. So guards are the best I can do, really. Anyway, I think that's probably all I've got to show you today. I hope that was useful to any of you that have either of those mods. You're more likely to have immersive engineering in any given random mod pack than Railcraft, I suspect. But Railcraft's pretty good if you like tracks. So hopefully that'll be useful. And the bonsai thing I'm using, there's something actually very similar. I've used bonsai pots forever, but I have a feeling there was a period when it wasn't available, and botany pots came along, which seemed to do something very, very similar. But I just used the one I'm used to. But you'll probably have one or the other in sort of the big name mod packs, I should think. Anyway, thank you very much. I think that's everything I want to say for today. Thank you very much, and you stay safe, and I'll see you very, very soon.